guys, it's Rayne, and this is my 30 days of fitness. Being so I was previously a personal trainer, I didn't think there was a whole lot left for me to learn about myself through my physical journey, but like always, I was wrong. So, let's dig in. One of the first things I wanted to accomplish with these 30 days was to move away from my constant go-to cardio. I had found myself in quite the cardio rut. That's all I did, day in, day out, with occasional yoga here and there. As all good trainers know, as well as anybody in the fitness world, you cannot work out consistently for 30 days. Well, you can, but it's not the best for you. Knowing this, I took time to formulate a plan that would work best for these 30 days, and I came up with an isolated upper body day, core, and lower body day. In between those days would be deep stretch days, and then also, during the week, I would have 2 full yoga days. Initially, I was very excited to go back to weightlifting. It's something that I've always enjoyed, and I just hadn't gotten back to it after having our son. So when I formulated my workouts, it did incorporate weightlifting, and as I progressed through those workouts, I noticed that it was bringing up a lot of old tendencies that I had been trying to shy away from. I didn't immediately see the struggle with lifting. It wasn't until around week 2 that I noticed that my mindset was starting to shift, and I was hoping that it would be for the better. However, this type of physical fitness and this type of mentality was not serving me well. This form of fitness really brought out my competitive side, which isn't a bad thing. I feel like being competitive is a very positive thing in a lot of ways. However, in this way, it was not for me. It was pitting me against myself, and it was really defeating, and I didn't realize how much negative self-talk I had been feeding myself when I was in such a hard lifting mode for so long. Being so I had stepped away from lifting for a while, it allowed me to see those things much more clearly once going back. There's absolutely nothing wrong with lifting. However, I learned that I might not have had the best relationship with it. So until I was able to remedy that, I decided to make a change. My initial plan was not serving me well, and the best part of these 30-day projects is I get to see how it affects me and how it affects my mind and my body and my well-being overall. So I didn't take this as a loss. All I did was step back and go back to the drawing board and figure out a new fitness plan for myself. Moving forward, I leaned in hard on those yoga days. They provided enough of a challenge to keep me engaged, but not so much of a high-intensity atmosphere that my mind got lost in the mix. I also decided to add in a little bit more fun. We did a lot of dance games with the family, and I loved bringing everybody together to do something fun, and it was good for our body. Okay, today's day 25, and I was going to wait and just do a voiceover, but instead I decided to sit down and discuss it this way. And I think it's because I finally figured it all out. It's just I took a different approach. I kept going with my yoga, and I did a funny thing on Monday. Monday I was compelled to warm up, but instead of just doing my regular stretching, light stretching before I got going, I went into like full on, this is how I stretch before I would go into the studio, because I used to dance and it brought a lot of comfort to me. And I don't know what it was about Monday, but I decided I'm going to stretch this way. And my body responded like crazy. Like, it was like, yes, this is what we wanted, this is what we needed. So not really being in the studio for I think the last time I was in the studio was when Ashley was 1 or 2, so at least 4 years. I was really self-conscious about recording that type of a workout, my bar work and floor work, but I think that I'm kind of getting over that, and maybe tomorrow I will actually record what I decide to do. I think tomorrow will definitely be a bar day. It's been kind of interesting because I've been hiding this need or this want of getting back to that type of physical activity, and I've been burying it in cardio and in yoga. And not that I don't love yoga, because I do, because it's very, very similar. It's a lot of graceful movements and positions, and you have to be really aware of your placement in your body, and I think that I respond well there. So yes, let's be brave, Rayne, and tomorrow I will record. So, dancer Rayne is still in there, and she very much wants to be out and, do her thing. There you have it, folks. I enjoyed very much getting back to my dancer roots, and it brought so much joy and happiness back into my life. I think it's so important for us to really pay attention to what inspires us and what really motivates us and what fits best in our life in all aspects, but especially when it comes to our physical fitness, because it's so important for our body, and if we don't do the things that we truly enjoy doing, then we will probably not stick to it. A really fun part of this project was that I invited some of my friends and family to do it along with me, and seeing their progress and their process really helped me when I hit those low points while I was working through my 30 days. So I just want to give a huge thank you to everybody that sent in clips and motivated me along the way.
Yay. Okay, we are day two with all the girls down here at the Burbank Range to some dance fitness workout. Okay, day 8, down here at the Grange with the ladies, doing some dance fitness. Come down and join us.
Thanks for watching, guys, and make sure that you hit subscribe so that way you can keep up with all that is unraveling with Rayne.